Hi, this is Sonia with RC Solutions, and today I want to show you how to do this easy DIY junk journal accordion page with pockets using magazine paper. And basically, I'm just using a combination of like scraps and things that I've made in other previous projects, from clusters and different things that I've made like for other challenges and stuff like that. And then I'm also using like some stamped images, fussy cuts, clip art, different things like that. Some of it's Tim Holtz, and I'm also using stamps by Betsy of Museful Creations, and she has a store called Innovative Stamp Creations, and I'll have a link in the description for Betsy's stuff, and as well as for Sweet Pea Curiosities for her digital kit Les Petit. And but yeah. So I just put this together easily just using some acetate and scraps and things like that. That's a cute little journal card. Just fun because I wanted to fill up this journal that I'm still working on. It's been like two months roughly that I've been trying to get this journal done. I still haven't even got the cover of it yet. But anyway, just showing you the page spread, the little flip out. So let's go ahead and get started with how we made it. Like I said, I'm using magazine page, and this is from an archive atlas. They're from pages from the Clay County, Missouri vintage. It gives it like a vintage vibe. And I wanted to add that in here because I felt like it kind of gave it character, and it kind of went with the flow of the vintage kind of look of the digital that I'm working with. So the book is pretty big that I got this page out of. And so those pages measured roughly about like 9 inches by 11 inches. So I had to kind of get it to fold to fit to the size that I needed it to for that journal. So basically what I did, I went on ahead and tried to prepare it ahead of time, so this video wouldn't be like super duper long. And basically on each side, on the long edge, I scored. And if you don't have a scoring board, you can just literally fold it like 1 inch on both sides. And you'll see here. And I went on ahead and distressed the edges so you can kind of see where the fold lines and score lines are. So it's 1 inch away from the margin, I guess, or it has a 1 inch margin, which are turned into flaps. So I just folded them over or inward. And then right here, on the side where you have that, there's a cutout flap that I'm getting ready to make. I measured roughly about 6.5 inches, and that's where the accordion part of the flap gets folded. So you're going to score and fold at 6.5 inches. That way you have your little flap right there, So now I want to show you how I got my, oh yeah, you also have a little flap on the bottom. That's the part that's going to go into the book. So that's also 1 inch. So you have 1 inch on 3 sides, basically. And they all fold like inward. Okay, so for this little flap, this little rectangular size flap, from the margin, from that little score mark, you're just going to either take a pen and mark 4 inches by it's 3 inches. Yeah, 3 by 4. And then you're going to just cut it. And if you have a trim knife, you can use your trim knife, or scissors, or if you have a paper cutter, paper trimmer, you can do that too, whichever. And then just basically distress your edges with the black, jet black archival ink is what I did. So now I'm getting ready to add this into the page, which is going to be like a tip in, because I still haven't even put my pages, I haven't even sewn them together yet. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a tip in. It's just a page because I haven't finished doing half of this stuff yet anyway. But anyway, on that, we're just going to fold that flap, and we're going to align it next to the scored mark on that other page. If you see what I'm doing right here. So, and then you're going to have your little flip. And also I wanted to give it some edges to make that little flap have a little bit more structure. So I made some of these little brown, I took some cardstock and I've got two of the flip edges. Two of them measures 4 inches by 1 inch. And then the other one measures 2 3/4 inches by 1 inch. So you have 2 long sides and then 2 short sides. And then you can just paste them in. Glue or paste or whatever type of glue you like to use. I'd started out with art glitter glue, but if you're familiar with art glitter glue, we all know sometimes the tip gets a little clogged up, and I was over it. So I was just like, I'm just going to use some paste, which still worked because I came back through, and you'll see later I did some stitching in here. But anyway, for right now, we just added on our sides. And you could stitch, or you could also add eyelets. There's different things you can do to make it a little more secure, depending on what kind of glue you have. So, but here I am, basically, I'm getting ready to start decorating. I want to add the backs to these pockets. So I just used some black paper, and for that particular side, because there are 2 different sizes, you need one 4.5 by 7 inch, because that little flap right there is a little bit shorter than the one that's on the back side of it. So I cut a 4 by 7 or 4.5 inch by 7, and I rounded off the edges, and I'll be decorating that in a little bit. But now this one right here, that little black one right there, you're going to need a 5.5 or 5 1/4 by 7 inch. And I also created like a little round hole for it, or I didn't have my paper punch, so I just went ahead and took part of the art glitter glue bottle and just kind of like cut part of a moon shape and cut it out to show that it was a pocket. So here I am just decorating that other page just to kind of cover up that little flap, and just added like a little floral prints. And this right here is from the little Tim Holtz. I forgot what it's called. Ideology, the worn wallpaper scraps. Yeah. So I used that, and then just some other stuff just to kind of, make it look good. Now here are those stamps from Betsy of Musical Creations, Innovative Stamps. These are really cute. I got two stamp sets recently. She has a lot of cute things in her shop. You ought to go check them out. And I'm going to have her link in the description too, along with Sweet Pea Curiosities. So basically, I'm just taking some of the different stamps, and I'm also using different color inks. And I'm just stamping just different shapes and patterns and things like that to use in here. So, and this is the other one, Ledger Cosmos. And this one's got a beautiful flower on there. They're all just gorgeous. So, like I said, I'm just stamping. I'm stamping on the envelope, and I'm stamping on the page, and just trying to get different, images and collages and stuff like that. So. And now I'm just adding some of the images from Petit. And I just think that's a very, very beautiful kit. Because I do like the shabby chic. I like grunge too, but I really, really love shabby chic as well. So we're just going to I'm just going to start layering and adding things on here. Okay, so this is pretty much the final thing. I added in this tabs and stuff like that, and so the pocket opens up. And I just, like I said, I just added on some things that I'd made in other challenges and stuff like that. So yeah, the envelope opens up like so. And you're going to open it up like this, and you're going to see your other journal page with the belly band and tags and the cluster that I made. And then that little pocket right there is what kind of keeps that flap closed. And then you see the decorations and stuff like that. And then our little pocket, that's where we see our acetate tag, or journal card if you want to call it. If I can get it out. And it's double-sided. So you can journal on one side and then it's got the decoration on the other. And then just put that back inside. So you see how that closes, and the little tag keeps it closed. And then I'll just put that card back in there, which I haven't done yet, but yeah, and then you see the beautiful stamps and things like that. Sorry for the background noise. We've got somebody out there trimming the hedges. So I try to not get background sounds, but somehow we still get them. But yeah, that's one of the images from Betsy, and I stamped and embossed a lot of those in here. And then I just added some ribbon on those tabs. And yeah, got some stamping and different things like that going on in here. I think it matches pretty well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And as always, I thank you so much for watching.